Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of the background noise you guys might hear is from players here warming up for the Dynaspheres Cup Championship, the 10-ball championship we're running here tonight, not tonight, this weekend on the Bar Box event. So there's a lot of players here just warming up, and they have the entire VIP room to themselves. It is fantastic in there. It was actually so quiet in there, we had to put a little speaker just to be able to have some kind of noise. That way you're not hearing people breathe and all the extra stuff, because it was almost too quiet in there. The bodyguards making sure nobody comes in. All right, so this is he has a shot on the one here, but there's obviously this is a difficult layout here. What do you think he's eyeballing up here, Dell? Yeah, that makes sense. Tie the cue ball behind the 9, 10, 5, all that traffic down here, and then use the 7 to hold the 1, so you got it blocked. Man, do you you know what, I think whenever... Did he nudge the 5 and move it to where the 5 goes by the 10? Shane was just peeking at it. I don't know if it does. With the 2 ball being so close, do you try to tickle the 5 ball now? I mean, I've been waiting a whole month to use that word. I need a. No, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I listened to 14 freaking recordings, bro. Walked around, like, we did all kinds of stuff together. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, test, test.
The SVB 10-ball break that everyone has tried to copy throughout the years. Yeah, dude. Damn. Oh my god. How'd he hit it, people?
It's so loud in there, dude. We need to turn down the mic that's inside there.
Down.
Okay. Has a shot at the 1 ball. Nothing easy though.
Well, you know what?
So loud.
Yeah, it's not legit if you don't have a couple audio issues along the way. It's not even a real tournament if you don't have a couple audio issues.
Yeah, so can everybody hear? If somebody just drops a comment in the chat, let us know that you can hear us all right. That would be great.
All 3 of us, right? Perfect. I think there's a couple of comments there saying we can hear, which is great. Yeah, we've got the TVs going for people in the room as well, so we're just going to get the volume turned down on there. And SVB now looking at a combo, had a fantastic break, and what a 1 ball that he just played as well. So I think he's hit his stride a little bit quicker than what Wolford has. Both of them were hitting balls for around half an hour before we started. Nice little transition from the 2 to the 3 here. Lots of open space to play into. And just looking if the 4 is tight against the side pocket jaw there. Let's see. A little bit low right. Spin this off 2 angles. Come into the open space. Doesn't matter.
He needs it to bump a little bit here, right?
Doesn't matter if it leaves a bit of distance, but yeah. Doesn't want to be on the rail, obviously.
Gives you a good idea how much space he really has there.
Yeah. Good view of the back of his head. He may just spin a little bit into this. Depends where it is. He may just draw this and try and bump the 4 just a touch.
Wow, how good did he hit that?
I think he must have had a bit more angle than we thought. Hit it beautifully. I'm sorry I can't tell from this angle whether he's just going to slot this in the side and try and draw it back perhaps. Yeah, he had to go long, that was the difference.
Nice shot.
But I like Wolford's body language there in the corner as well. He's sat, he's waiting for his opportunity. I think he was more than mentally prepared that, you know, he may go 2 or 3 behind. And try to not let that get the better of you, you know. It's tough sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about this format is that he's going to have opportunity, you know, with the alternating breaks. So he's just got to make sure he stays settled down and keeps control of the table.
It's interesting, not opting to move the rack either. That's how confident he plays with these all the time. As you can see there, the victory 2 is a drop pocket table. You have much experience playing these, Jake? How do you find them compared to the diamond?
I have actually, I've played on, not in the Victory 2 here, but in this location we have a couple of the other, how do you say it? I keep saying Rasson. Is it Rasson?
How do you say it either way? I say Rasson, but I'm European, so...
Okay. I'm trying to be more European here, you know?
Well, every time you say race on, my brain just goes race off.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I have played on the outside tables here a little bit. As far as a diamond is concerned, yeah, I would definitely say it's got a little bit a different, you know, playability. But I
still think they still got the deep shelves, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah. 1 ball. 2 ball was heading right for the 3 rail in the corner there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, and the 10
up for a little.
10 just gets in the way a little bit.
That's a pretty wicked off angle. Do you think he still swings at it, being up 2 racks here?
Well, so here's the thing. We're going by WPA rules. So he can pocket the combo on the 10 here. The 10 would come up, and he would continue a rotation.
10 must go last.
10 must go last.
Yeah, that's the best rule for Table. I hate early finishes. I hate early combos.
Well, I think that regardless of how I feel about an early finish, I think that in general most people look down on it, so it's almost like that automatically makes me feel like it's better for the game.
I think he's going to play safe. He just lined up on that one to go up and down, but no, looking at it again. Has to play the combo if he wants it to continue, I think. I don't think he noticed that the rack just moved there. There was a bit of air that come through. Hope that doesn't hit the rack, and it did. That's actually a foul, but the cue ball did scratch anyway. I think you just want to tell the players that if you're going to move the rack completely off the table like Shane did.
Yeah, Shane just did. A little bit of inexperience there.
Yeah, just a touch, and I think we are going to see. I think we are going to see the 10 ball. Well, actually, do you think Shane knows the rule? Because I don't think Shane knows the rule.
Yeah, look, he's reaching in the pockets.
Can we get the referee? Oh, he's already drew them. Okay.
All right, so
should break again, but
let's check in with Steve here and see what
he hasn't marked up the score, so I don't believe he's marked up the score. So we've kept it at 2-0. And Shane has just decided that he wants the advantage, so he wanted to break again. But this is an exhibition.
He didn't mark the point, but it also wasn't his break. So, I guess so.
They said okay.
Good deal. Just checking in with our tournament director and making sure everything is running according to plan. So I guess what we're going to do.
He is. He did move the score.
Well, I guess if there wasn't any clarification on whether or not it needed to be replayed or anything, it's like, okay, well, that was the one going forward. I'm not sure what was said inside the room there.
Yeah, we're quite a way away from the table, guys. We're sat outside in the main room, so we'll go with what the players decide. Neither one made protest, so then they're aware of the rules now. It is an exhibition, so we'll continue as is from here. It's got to be a little bit of a blow because Shane Wolford definitely had the opportunity to combo first.
Yeah, as well as starting out alternating break being down 3-0 on that. I'm not sure.
And we all know that SVB is a fantastic front runner, so the more of a lead that he gets,
that momentum,
I find Wolford's going to struggle to come back if he gets too many ahead.
Guys, this is going to be here in Bowie, Maryland, here in the United States. BSN bringing some big events here into America.
Yeah, sorry, don't let me confuse you with my accent.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is kind of funny though.
But Shane will be going to the UK for the matchroom events following this event.
Oh, wow, look at that shot.
Yeah, he's in dead punch right now, Josh.
I mean, he was warming up on this table right here next to the setup for a couple hours before this exhibition, and you see exactly what you expect to see. Seeing Shane on the table there.
Should set you. should have sat Dell right here in the middle.
Yeah, and I plan on being able to help with this as much as I can here too, so we'll be able to get that. What's this angle looking like there?
Are we muted?
No, we are live right now, guys. There it is.
Shane's in auto drive. All my guys from New York rolling in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got some great participation from New York, Long Island for this event.
Miguel
he had third place at the Florida bar box.
Yeah,
event.
how about that?
Yeah, he found his stroke. Just like Shane's finding his. I did say the equipment would favor Shane.
Well, for sure. And actually, before he came here, I don't know if you were following his page, but he was playing like almost every single day for hours on end on his table.
Yeah.
And I just saw him running rack after rack after rack.
Yeah, he has the Masters coming up anyway. He's not selected for Team USA this time. Billy and Sky will be in the World Cup of pool, but I think that's just another motivator for Shane as he kicks up another gear. Really needs to get kicking now. Needs to get a point on the board. Otherwise, his confidence is going to be very low. Got a nice kick there. Needs another one. Oh, I don't think he got it.
Man.
See, sometimes it's the hardest one to get off. You know, first and the last.
Yeah. We got down the 4-ball there. Is that what's down? Looks like it.
Yeah, guys, we're bringing a little bit of Europe to you. You know, we got the Rasson Table, we got the accent. What else?
Yeah, we have Dell, who is from across the sea. You're joined by Dell Sim, the Highlander, in the booth. Of course, originally from Scotland.
He just agreed to buy me beer, so that's the only reason I'm here, guys.
There you go. That's it. Just gotta say, hey, a couple things to Stella, and I'm good.
That's the way to a Scott's heart, right?
Just make sure it's not expired.
They did lie to me though, because I'm drinking Heineken and there's no Stella in the fridge. Unbelievable.
Oh, this is.
Sorry for the disappointment, though. I hope you can forgive us.
I gave advance notice, everything.
Advance notice.
So, what are you guys thinking about this match so far? Obviously, Shane's up to a healthy lead here in the beginning. What do you think? How do you think Wolford's going to handle this coming back from this? You know, this is a very big match for him. This is a chance for him to.
He was already the heavy underdog. You know, people are betting on the line for him. You know, they're giving him 4 and 5 on the wire.
Yeah.
Some people are laying 2-1 on Shane Van Boening. But I think that's a smart shot. That was a nice, intelligent shot. It didn't leave him to kick off the bottom rail. And I think Shane Wolford will actually surprise a few people. I just think he needs to get into the match before SVB really kicks up another gear and gets into double figures. That'll be the teller for me.
Now, something that obviously none of the viewers or anybody that wasn't here with us during setup are going to be able to know is that there was actually something pretty unfortunate that happened for Wolford last night. He was in here, he was practicing, and by the way, when he was practicing, he was doing fantastic. But he took a huge chunk out of his tip. He had to actually take an emergency tip repair, and it was pretty late in the evening, so we were surprised that we were able to pull something off. But he got that tip replaced in time to be able to get ready for this match. And I'm wondering if that plays into his psyche at all. You know, brand new tip going into this big moment. You know, I don't know how he feels about that with his equipment, but it did happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little unfortunate, obviously, going right into this match with SVB. I mean, I'm sure there's not even the equipment itself, but just the mental part of it that you're so used to it one way, and now it's new. You know, it's sometimes that can creep in your head, and let's not forget, he's just 21 years old. So, you know, those are the type of things that maybe could throw somebody.
He did previously play on the Atlantic Cup, which has now been...
needs this to get a rail. Oh, no
rail either. But played on the Juniors Atlantic Cup, the Moscone version, for the Juniors, which has been disbanded now. So it's not like he's not used to the limelight or, you know, playing at this kind of level.
This is the first time he's ever stepped in the box with SVB, though. I did ask him that last night.
Correct.
And not tournament play or anything like that. So this is big.
Worth mentioning that he's sponsored by Peach Hour and Hustlin as well, and obviously the Wolf's Den, which his father owns over in Virginia. And I believe it's the Rogue. I've not had too much experience with that carbon shaft, but does play with a 12.4 Rogue. I noticed that SVB plays with he's obviously with the carbon shaft for a long time.
He just married this 3-ball. He's right on top of it.
Does have the 5, perhaps. I don't think he's going to be that aggressive, though, to be honest.
Is he going to... It's really, really hard to tell, but you think you can just thin the side of the 3, and yeah, that's what he called.
He's called it, but with the grip on the cloth, he's going to have to play it with a little bit of draw, because I think the cue ball is ahead of the 3 right now.
I think you're right. That or you go rail first, and you're sending the cue ball all the way around the world, hoping to get a good shot on the 3 again.
Yeah, because you don't want to scratch here. He's going to use the rail, that's why. So he's going to use the rail and just thin it rather than try and anything else. And that was the danger there.
Wow.
All right, so the questions that were popping up in the chat earlier about Diamond versus Rasson, you know, Dell was talking about the deep pockets. There's the shelf right there. Wolford really needs to step to the table and find his rhythm, man. Whenever he was practicing, I mean, he was running out left and right. So we know he can make them. Let's see if he can put them down.
Yeah, very lucky down at center pockets. They actually have 6 Rasson tables, 9 feet. Although the other ones, that's the only victory 2 is in the VIP room. The other 5, I believe, are the oxtail. I think that's those ones.
Yeah, I forget what they're called.
But yeah, they do have a different set of legs, but...
And I mean, it still plays very well. I mean, SVB's been warming up on the outside table here, you know, for the last couple hours while Shane was warming up on this particular table. Yeah. So you can see that Van Boening not really affected by anything, you know, really.
Yeah, he even gave Shane this table to practice on earlier.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Shane Wolford. How are we going to distinguish this? You won't mind me calling him Wolford, right?
Yeah, I'd call him Wolford, and then just call Shane Wolfie.
Oh.
And then SVB, you know. Got 2 lucky guys right in the room getting in to watch. They got a bump up, so a little funny scenario. Actually, Shane Wolford's parents are here. Corey and Trina. Ooh. Wow, look how that worked out pretty good for them. They didn't want to be in the room.
Right.
So we moved them out, and 2 lucky guys got to move right in there. So
very, very true. Needs to get out now. Just try not to make it too difficult. You know, trust your cueing. I like him just coming down the right-hand side of the table here, just using a high right. Grab the second rail.
I saw Shane when he was out here practicing on the outside table. He was just being, you got to practice a little extra, have fun, see what we can do with it. So he was doing this basically the same shot, but instead of coming just down the table 1 rail, he would basically go 3 rails and come out with the right on the tangent line of the 10 ball. And dude, he hit it so perfectly, like 20 times in a row, because he was like basically just going 1 ball's width right. Just how he barely passed the 9 ball earlier is how Shane was hitting it. He's looking like he's in a good position to be able to get his first point on the board here. He's going to have a little bit of a stretch, though.
I like what he did there. He used the 1 rail. You have to control the speed a little. The only reason I say about the second rail is that you can just use it to judge the pace a little better. You can slow the cue ball down. Often. Favorite.
So nobody wants to see like a lopsided match here. So I'm pulling for Wolford to get back in this match. And look, he might get here with another scratch. So there's a scratch here by SVB. Open table now. So if Shane Wolford can navigate through this rack, he'll inch himself within 2. Man, it's so funny how the momentum can kind of start swinging one way or the other.
Yeah, I think these are nicely laid out too. This is a good one just to get your arm going. I don't see any problems on the table whatsoever. Maybe the toughest shot he's got is the 4 to the 5, just meaning that he has to get the right side of the 5 to make the 6 as easy as possible. Again, just needs to avoid the 10. Just avoid the 10. Might be a bit... Oh, I used a lot of outside English. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it from here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan from here. I like to get nice and close to the bottom rail here, so it kind of like opens up a lot of my options. He's left himself a very nice angle, and again he has the option now. Would love the cue ball where it is right now. Anywhere on that line. Should draw it out to the second rail as well. Come back to the second side rail. That just makes the angle nice and wide. Very nicely done. And like I say, this has been very nice. Just to get his a bit more confidence. Showing good composure though. I like his speed around the table. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, he's just taking a nice pace. He feels, it looks like he's settled down.
We just said that, and I think we've cursed it because he's finished.
Yeah, he's finished on the wrong side of this. So, man, would you pump this 3 rails around? I hope you don't get. Oh, see, he's going to draw. No way is he going to draw that back.
He might be a bit more off straight than we think, so he can actually come to the side rail and back round. Yeah.
That's not gonna count. It's gonna be SVB's shot.
So brutal.
Yeah.
He had a lot of table to play with there, and the only place he could have left it difficult was straight.
Yeah.
And that just a little bit of lapse in focus there. Had a lot of table to play with.
It's really unfortunate there.
But I think Wolford, if he gets a run going, he can get close. He can get within 5.
For sure.
And I think anywhere within 5 is actually a great result for him, to be honest.
So he made 3 balls. The cue ball almost got kicked right into the side pocket. So he got the 1, the 2.
I think he worked out the break, which is devastating.
That is for sure.
It's taken him a few, but I think he's got the speed and the angle down now. And that's what the better players do. They adjust quicker.
I mean, his mechanics are just unbelievable. They really are.
I like his setup. He's a little bit more unorthodox than perhaps some of the Europeans or some of those that you would see, because he does have that boat in action. He kind of floats into the cue ball. But I like that because his timing's so good. And you have to remember, he grew up with a hearing impairment too. So you don't hear the sound of the contact. You're basically running everything on feel. That makes it even more impressive.
Well, yeah, and doesn't he play with a hard tip too to make that feedback more?
To feel the vibration, correct? Because that's all he's relying on. He's relying on the contact point and repetition. So the reason he hits so many balls, I think, is because he relies on that muscle memory. One of the hardest working pros out there.
I have definitely heard that from several people.
Along with, people that are just hitting balls day in, day out, 8 hours a day. The things that you have to do to stay at his kind of level.
All right, rack number 9. He's coming up short on the side pockets, and he came up short on the 3-railer. So what adjustment would you make if you saw that was how you went? Do you take speed off? Do you have to change the angle?
You actually increase the speed because he's coming short, so he needs to. You're saying he's coming short of the side pockets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually increase the speed. There are some times, and you'll see it with Shane, he'll move it a little bit wider. Sometimes you move it to the center, closer to the center, and a little bit back from the head string. That just gives you that little extra distance to get the pop. And I think that's what Shane's doing.
Position here. I think he was gunning for the 2 in the side pocket. Or does it go by the 3? I mean,
it goes by.
So I guess it goes by easy.
Yeah, 100% goes by. This is really starting to fill up now, Jake.
I see everybody coming in. I just sent a text message to Steve and told him to clear out the standing room.
With the exhibition, it's
we got certain guys that paid to be able to see this up close and personal. Nice shot there by SVB.
Yeah, he held that pretty well. Plenty of angle to come off the rail in between the 8 and the 9 ball here and drift up for the 4 ball.
Yeah, we are playing with the Dynasphere balls here, guys. This is the Platinum set, and they are the title sponsor for the series that we host down here in Maryland.
The official billiard ball of BSN.
If you want a set, contact Jake or Josh. Billiard Sports Network are selling these sets as well, so if you do want a set, give them a shout.
Yeah, we'll actually have some sets here live during the event if anybody wants to grab a set. So,
any discount, Jake? Any BSN live discount?
For sure, yeah, in person.
In person with the handshake.
In person hookups. No, I'm just. that was a little bit of a joke there, you know, a little inside joke.
I'm glad that Josh brought his missus. She's bringing me beers. This is great service. Very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I've met Ashley a few times, but never in any length, you know. And now I'm thinking to myself, I told her in the room when Josh was over here, I said, "You realize what you've done here, right?" And she said, "No, what's that?" I said, "You're literally going to have to come to every single event now." She was like, "Yeah, I don't understand why I did that."
I've been set up.
She's been awesome, honestly, man. I mean, it's we're very lucky. All three of us, actually. We have great women, so.
This is it. Mine lets me away off the leash for the weekend. And Shane is also off the leash because he's now gets a firm grip, and then watch him deliver as he rides up. So there's not much hip movement, but you do see his body just rise up into the ball. That generates that power and that pop, but the timing is just ridiculous. You try and do that, you can't do that.
Yeah, he has that pop on. It was funny too because I remember that. I think it was him and Beretta doing an interview a while back, and they were trying to dial in his break, and all he kept saying was, "You got to pop it. You got to pop it." Wow, what a shot!
Oh my God! I mean, he knows what the equipment can do for him. I mean, on a super slick cloth, that's the type of shot. That's the only time you could really get away with that shot.
Sure.
It doesn't grip. You know, the thinness of the cut is perfect. And I think if we take a look at the other camera angle, I wonder if he could just follow this. I wonder if he can follow and he's got enough of the 3-ball there, or whether he's going to draw. Let's see. Again, the table just allows for that type of shot. Perfectly done. Great execution.
How did he hit it? Wow. Unbelievable shot.
Yeah, I think we'll get a chance to have another look at that when the run's over.
Absolutely.
We'll show everybody our instant replay feature. A sign of things to come for the rest of the weekend. We are completely free and live all weekend. So thanks very much for tuning in.
I'm very excited to, as we get into the weekend with the live stream. We're going to have lots of great matches. We are completely filled here for the Dynaspheres Cup. 128 players.
Gives himself a little nod here. There. He's finished absolutely dead straight. He's going to have to create some angle here. And again, he's just going to probably just cheat it just a touch.
I mean, how good is it? How good is SVB right now? Wow.
But again, I like Wolford's demeanor. He's sat there, he's not getting upset with himself, doesn't look heated, isn't throwing his arms up like some other people we might know.
Sure, yeah. Oh, Shane goes up 8-2 the whole entire season here, so.
Yeah, it's been awesome. My ball of choice, practice balls, match balls, I take a set with me everywhere I go now. And they're slowly starting to spread across pool halls in the US, which is also great to see. You know, a genuine competitor or a genuine alternative choice to Aramith, who are also a good ball.
Yeah,
should we say that
absolutely.
too?
Yes, for sure.
We believe in good competition, but the choice should be yours. So yeah, we are live right now, guys. Playing down at Center Pockets in Bowie, Maryland.
think he has enough of an angle to come behind the one and stick it there, or is he,
no,
this cue automatically leak out?
Softly here. Just try and clip it like that. Oh, baby, perfect. That was a great shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got him locked right on the 7 ball.
Yeah. And Wolford, it really is he's trying to mirror the break of Shane, but he's not getting the same result, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's going to come, it looks like he's going to come 2 rails into this, I would say. Boom, boom. Trying to get flush on it.
Good speed.
Wow.
I mean, that's about the best you could hope for, but Shane Wolford can play a pretty good safe here.
If he can see the right side of it, yes. If he can't, then it will just be a containing safety, and he'll just try and lock him on the 7. Won't be a particularly difficult escape.
See how I like that. So see how he spun the ball there? That way it sticks on the 7, which I really like.
Correct. Again, not a difficult hit. I think he's just going to go for separation here and try and control the cue ball. Where the cue ball sits right now, it's going to be difficult.
Oh, wow.
Man,
was he trying to make that? Wow. Look, he's going to let it leak out.
All right, here's Wolford's chance here.
Again, he's left distance. This is...
and he's, what, a ball and a half off the rail here?
Yeah, I might take a little walk around and take the rack off now, just so I can sight the 2 ball a little better, rather than just get down and stroke this. Again, Shane's not really leaving him anything easy on SVB side.
Oh, he missed it. Oh no, he doesn't want to scratch.
Oh, good point. Good point.
I thought you were asking me to give you a rub. I was like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I don't have that one. Sorry.
We're going to see the jump cue. We're going to see a little jumper-Rooney. Or are we going to see a massé shot? He's just taken the butt off. That tells me that he's going to extend. He's going to raise the cue. So just taking the extra weight off the end. I wonder if his hard tip, he's going to try and jump this with his playing cue. Wow, great shot.
Oh wow, he tried to make it off of
the Strickland special. You know, him and Earl were very tight, both Q-Tech players back in the day, and as we all know, Earl was the advocate of the full cue. If you can't jump with the playing cue, you can't jump at all. So I think Shane took that to heart. Although he is very good with the propel as well. I do like to see that though. I like to see playing cue jumps. Don't know why, just like it. Alright, see if they call around. Doesn't want that to sit in front. Can make the 10 ball here and leave himself a shot on the 1 ball. Just depends how aggressive he wants to be, because he's in control here. So you either decide to stay in control with the safety, or you decide to stay in control and play the aggressive. We know the 10 ball's going to spot. Have to look at where the 2 ball is as well. 2 ball's not in a great position. Well, that might lean me towards the safety rather than the aggressive shot here, but again, I'm not at the table. That was a nice shot.
So you pot the 10. The 10 is going to spot. Then he'll continue to shoot. Oh, we got Jeremy Mason in the chat. The sweat. We're going to try to get Jeremy to do some interviews after this match.
Oh, very nicely done. He was able to get underneath. The position on the 1 was so good. And again, it's such a tough table. I'd be looking at the safety. I don't know if that's a negative play, but 3 on the 7 is another tough shot.
Yeah, I agree.
I just, you know,
I don't even like making this ball right now. I just, to me, I wouldn't I really wouldn't want to attack here. I'd be looking for another way to maybe send the 2-ball down table. It's just tough.
I like putting the 2 closer to the 3, if I'm honest. All right?
Sure, yeah.
So just put the 2 closer to the 3, 2 rails, and then lock him up on the 5. But he wants, you know, he's had such little table time. And again, that wasn't the right shot. Just tried to clip that one in. But he's had such little table time that he's really trying to force the issue. And as patient as he's been, and again, as impressed as I've been with his patience, I think that was the time to take his foot off the gas.
Sure. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's what Shane did there. And see, that's the difference. At this level, safeties win matches. I don't care what anyone says. I know that they're not always the most glamorous.
Yeah, he's got him, you know, and just look where he has him at. I mean, it's...
Yeah, this is a jump shot every day of the week. I would jump kick personally.
Oh, for sure. I like that too.
He's gonna display his kicking skills and his kicking ability.
Well, he certainly can go like 2-3 rails into this 2-ball, and I think he's pretty good here. Like he needs to come in just right on that first point there. Well, he hit it. He hit it.
The good thing is it was a big ball. It was a very big ball, and he's.
So the 10's going to come up now. He hadn't called a shot.
How do you like making the 10 twice and still not winning?
I know.
That's brutal.
And that's just a recent. I mean, it's not that long ago that they changed that rule, correct?
It's always been. It's been around, but again, it's personal preference. Some rules some competitions will still say it counts. But as we've said with the 9-ball. So 3 to the 4. Again, loads of table to work with. Shane Van Boening's run-outs, I think, have been somewhat easier, if I dare to say that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're fixing that Andy Lincoln. We are working on that, man. You actually can go just right to PayPal. Oh, I know why it had the old address in there.
It's just the behind.
How is your speed control? What a great shot that was. Oh my God. I think he's absolutely dialed into this table right now. I think he's definitely adjusted quicker than what Wolford has. Yeah, we're very, very fortunate before the players' meeting that we're going to be holding straight after this. 128 players all ready and raring to go for tomorrow's event. Great to have an exhibition laid on by BSN and the team here at Center Pockets. Initially, as we said, it was going to be Fedor Gorst, but Fedor sadly wasn't able to leave Russia at this time. So we're hopeful that when he does come back, we'll be able to do something else with Fedor in the future.
Van Boening looking super confident now.
Yeah, like I say, I don't think he's had slightly less challenges at the table than what Wolford has. But it's worth it to me.
it's the little touches.
Yeah, this is really nice, fantastic. And he has a look at the 1-ball. Shane's break has just been working far better than Wolford's. And he just has to look on, and I'd have my hands together and pointing towards the sky right now if I was Wolford. I think he needs a little bit of divine intervention.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give the kid credit. He stepped up to the bat, and I remember I did a little bit of a live. I think I was doing a live feed because everybody was asking about if the tournament was going to happen, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. And Shane Wolford popped on, and he said, you know what? I will play him. So the guy stepped up to the plate, and, you know, I always can respect that because I always say, like, the winners, you know, people that are winners, people that have that champion mindset, they always want the ball. You know, put me in coach type atmosphere. He was ready to play. And so win or lose, you got to respect that no matter what.
Oh, absolutely. I'd have put my name in the hat, mate, but I'm a better commentator than a player now. So
you keep saying that, but I don't know if that's. I think you still play pretty good there, Del.
I enjoy the box more than this box.
You're trying to masquerade as you're the amateur now.
My Fargo went down to match it. You know.
Oh wow!
First time my Fargo's gone down in about 5 years. I've really enjoyed that.
They should re-watch that match against Jason Shaw before they do that.
Nope. It's been deleted.
Deleted.
I asked Upstate Alf, delete that, please. It's causing action issues in New York.
Wow.
Del is an amateur.
He just absolutely just went through that rack.
Another break and run. I mean, that's 3 or 4 break. Yeah, on the previous night, and the room's really filling up now. I can see every table's in action. I'm sure there'll be some action tonight as well. Great break, much better there, but again, didn't control the one ball. If you've noticed, when Shane Van Boening's been breaking, he's been controlling that one ball and the cue ball together. That's been the difference. So it might be aggressive here, because this cross bank does open up to position to the two. So let's see what he does. Had the safety as well, and I think with the scoreline that was probably the better option. And again, he's not going to take it to any chances. He's going to say, you know what, Shane, if you want the win, you're going to have to take it from me.
Sure.
Oh, what a return of serve. Oh my God. Oh, just didn't get in there. And this was the opportunity that Shane wanted. He's a lefty, so the cueing's going to be a little awkward. But can just there's a lot of space to draw into here. You can draw above the 3 ball. I like him leaving some angle on this 2 ball. Needs to leave some angle on the 2 ball to get back for the 3, because it doesn't go by the 5. Yeah, and look, he just tried to push the 3 into a potable position, and that caused him just to miss the 1 ball, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, everyone that's not available to come down and sweat the action live on the rail, there's a fantastic setup here. Guys have worked tirelessly to get a VIP set up on the TV table for tomorrow, so I'm personally looking forward to that one. Lots of work's gone into this one, Jake, right?
It has been a labor of love, as they say.
I'm enjoying the love.
Yeah, I mean, we've been non-stop, I guess, for the last month here.
Shane's definitely had the better rolls here, I think. I mean, you can just see now he's really opened up the tap, and he's just saying, Wolford, I respect the challenge, but here's the level you need to reach if you want to be the next me. And he's got, what, 16 years on Shane? How old is Shane now? 38, 39?
I think somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, so hard to believe he's been at this for 20 plus years already.
I mean, he's been around a long time, and it's, you know, I feel like it's not, when I think about Van Boening, I feel like it was not that long ago that he was just a young kid.
Yeah.
You know, because he was winning so much when he was young, and he's really kind of, you know, he's coming to the other end of it now since he's been in it for so long. But I mean, the guy is still playing at a super high level. Kind of remind me like Earl a little bit, because Earl still now, even at this age, plays extremely well. I mean, look at this guy's stroke.
You know what I like? He's putting on the exhibition pool. This is what people bought the seats for. This is why people came up to came to view. And he's got that lead now where he can be a little bit more fluent. Didn't finish perfectly, but there you go. That's maybe just a little bit. Oh, he's pushed that into a horrible position. That's an awful position for the 9 ball.
Yeah, for right now. Yeah, that's
because he's going to have to get right behind this 9. That just makes the position that little bit more tricky.
Do you go just down to the bottom rail here?
Yeah.
He tried to float it in. That's
hasn't got the speed down yet because he's been, he's only got 2 on the board. He just hasn't had enough time on the table to get the speed down.
Oh, he missed a 9, and
yeah, just that extra roll made it real tough. And I think he's left it. This is going to slide in with lots of gear. Yeah, it doesn't matter where it finishes really. Shane has just got the perfect in.
he's actually here at the event. So you can reach out to him. He's got all kinds of cues, man.
Oh, my God.
Look at this break.
Oh, my God. Made the 1, the 2, the 3.
And
that was it.
I don't think he has a look.
I think he does.
Still up. You tricked me.
That was the 5, sorry. No, the 5's still up. 6 is still up. 4's still up.
You have 2 strikes, Bill. You want to be a little more careful this time?
Oh, it's 6.
8, 9 are down.
Oh, it's the 8. It's the 8, sorry. I knew he made 4. Is that 4
8,
balls
9,
in there?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. You might play a little 6 ball.
I think this goes. Does it go? No. Yeah, good speed control, a good separation between the object and the cue ball. Played it nicely. I love the jokes going on in the chat. $1,000 on Shane. Ever since this exhibition started up, I feel like that's been the that's been the play. Who do you like, Shane or Shane?
I mean, Shane.
$1 million on
$1 million on Shane.
$1 million.
He got action. Somebody was making a joke in the comment as soon as we posted up, like, yeah, $1,000, I'll take Shane. I was like, I was just waiting for it,
I think it was me.
Was it you? Well, there was somebody else, too. That's great.
Bill's like, yeah, whoever that guy was, he's a genius. That was the best joke ever. Oh, by the way, it was me.
I think somebody must have been first. There was definitely another first.
So he's long and on the rail here. Plenty of open table to come back down for the 4 as long as the 3 finds the pocket. And look at it.
Oh, just hung up.
Did this 10 ball just do that?
No, he's got it. But look at it, it's so deep. And there's no, I mean, this is going to be another tough shot to get back for the 4.
Yeah, so do you try to have to hit this rail first, but it's so deep, it's so risky. What do you think, Bill?
I like hitting the point. I like hitting the point and coming back up. So he just went for straight draw. That was another good shot.
Yeah, he's going to get there.
Oh, wow.
Lots of low right. That was risky, but it was worth the risk.
That was beautiful. Looks perfect. Wow. All right, Wolford, I mean, we know you got it in you. We just need to see it come out right now. Good view of his backswing there. Good view of the grip.
I like that. I mean, there's a few players that use their their last 2 fingers just to wrap around the butt of the cue. That was interesting that he kind of lengthened it. You see how he's adjusting his grip as he goes.
You wonder, is that a per shot thing or is it a?
I think it's a per shot thing because really, fundamentally, you should.
I think he's watching Van Boening stroke, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to change mine up too. I mean,
it's a beautiful cue he's got. I do like the peach hour cues.
Yeah, I mean they make great products, and couple years in a row, I think he won at Super Billiards Expo.
That's right. Yeah. There you go.
Well, I tell you what, I've definitely watched more hours of this man play on YouTube than any other player out there.
That was a better break. Look at that. Found the middle perfectly and controlled the 1 ball. But
and nothing. Oh, he's got the. Yeah, wow.
He's had no luck, no roll whatsoever.
A little frustration there because of what you're saying. Like he's just not getting the rolls.
cue ball's right in the middle too.
No, he didn't change it there. Wow.
Yeah, I might give Shane Wolford a nudge just to up his score. It is 11-3. And then we got the little pop on there. 6 ball down. I wonder if he's got enough of the rail that he can just push this 1 ball past the 9 and try and nestle up on the 9 ball. Yeah, nothing really. Just a containing safety.
You know what? This reminds me right of whenever the exhibition started, the very first rack. There's a similar safety battle in the same corner, and Shane hit he hit 2 rails, feathered the 1 ball, and let the cue drift down on the very first one. It's a similar battle that we're having right here.
SVB just did it better though, and this is a very, very tough ball to hit now. Very tough. Because the slide, you have to judge for the slide on this, and I don't think he can. I mean, no. The 3-railer is there. The 3-railer's there, but
when you're adjusting for the slide like this on new fabric, does that mean the angle's going to play wider?
It will play a lot wider, yeah. So he's going to have to come shorter just to allow the ball to slide. And just like that. What a shot. What a shot. I don't know if he hit that on the way back or the way in.
It looked to me that it was on the way back, but I hear people clapping who are closer and have a better view than this specific angle right here, so I think...
I don't think SVB was really too worried about it. That was a great shot, by the way. Just to miss the 9 and put him safe again.
Yeah, he had like, what, maybe half a ball there?
I wonder if he's going to hit this hard, you know, try and cause a bit of separation and have the 9 hold the cue ball up.
I think you got your answer there because he called the pocket, so just in case it finds its way down there.
Wow, yeah. This might be exciting right here. Feet goes all the way up.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, just in case he hit it too thin, it was perfect, but the 9 ball did afford him
I mean, how's that for a safety? Holy cow, man. I mean, this guy, I mean, this would be very frustrating for me. You know, I mean, he's just locked behind the 9, 1 locked behind the 10.
Well, that's the nature of the exhibition. You know, he put his name in the ring, and this is a real judgment shot. I think he can slide past the 5 with lots of right hand spin and try and have it grab off that second rail. Evidently, the slower you play this, the more grab you're going to get off that second rail. So I just want to see how much draw he puts on it. Maybe he can get round the 9 fully without using a second rail.
Yeah, you almost got to play this like I mean, I'd be trying to hit like medium speed and just clip that right side of the 1.
Yeah, the problem is you've got to hit a rail after this too, so that makes the speed control of the swerve so much more difficult because you're going to play this with deep amounts of right. Yeah, it was such a tough hit. Great safety by SVB. I think he's showing you every facet of the game you need to master right now. And I think he may put him in jail again. Could see our first 3 foul.
I mean, anytime you're giving Van Boening ball in hand, it's not good. He needs to climb back in here, and he's going to try and make this, yeah.
If it goes, he's got to take it, but he's going to be way jacked up. He'll need to draw back to the rail for the 2. I think I prefer the safety, but again, Shane's massively in the ascendancy here, 11-3 up. In a race to 20. Look at this for a touch. This is going to be a ridiculous touch, by the way. You've got to have a referee have a look at that. Did he hit it twice? Yeah, he called it on himself. Good sportsmanship. Really tough to do there. That's why I thought he'd elevate to try and avoid that.
What made him want to get so close to it? Just trying to hold
Where the 3-ball was, and he's obviously just trying to just roll up on the 10-ball there. And he's trying to hit a rail as well, so he wasn't trying to make the 1-ball there. Again, Shane's not got any real problems here. I think the 3 and the 7 go by the 8. So now it's just about how he navigates the table. 4 and the 5, I think, are open. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. 5 goes long. And he hasn't really looked at the 7, so we know that the 7 must go long beyond the 8-ball. We'll just punch this one over. The straighter the better. No problem if he's got an angle. Very nicely done. Used all the pocket. Need to string 2 or 3 together here, Josh, I think.
I think he's absolutely capable. Well, I don't even think, I know he's capable of doing it. I mean, I was watching him play absolutely insane last night. That's why I was wondering if maybe that tip, that emergency tip swap out had anything to do with him getting settled in, because that tip got swapped out very late last night. And, obviously he got some table time in this morning, but
the thing for me is it doesn't help, because that tip that he would have had on before last night would have been, maybe 2-3 months old. It would have had a lot of wear on it. So it can play into the psyche when you put a brand new tip on, because it could be a dud. It could turn out to be a bad tip.
Well, and I just feel like too, if you got a tip that you've already put some time into, you've already shaped it up, you've kind of compressed it, you've got the mushroom out of the way, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
And brand new tip's not going to mushroom on him in the first 25 racks, but
that's the way to do it, though. This one, he's kept his composure very nicely. That was a great shot to the middle to play shape to the side pocket.
A situation in this match right now.
Yeah, look at that break again. I mean,
monstrous. You can just hear the difference of the breaks.
He actually hit it a bit too hard, and you see there he's kind of didn't get the balls that you wanted to drop. You see there the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's the 8-ball that's dropped. Just trying to look and see there which one had dropped.
You banking this ball?
I think he has to. I think it's too natural not to. If we just switch to the other angle, you can kind of see the 3-ball there just dresses up too nicely. I mean, he absolutely pumped it, though. He's really just...
I was thinking, as soon as I saw that cue ball start moving, I was like, where's this going?
Look how fortunate he got.
The back of that 9 and 5. I think...
Oh, my God.
To just, get perfect shape. I think we're going to save that one.
I think he actually did get perfect shape, and the way that rack's sitting, I think he's just going to leave the rack on.
I see him do that a lot. Whenever he's shooting on his table at his house, I'm assuming that's his house where he's always showing on Facebook there.
In the basement, yeah.
Yeah, it's he always leaves the rack on. I've noticed that.
I think it's a good thing to start doing. Otherwise, it gets in your head. I like leaving it on. The rack itself, the Dynasphere, it does look very big, and it's a lot bolder in color than a lot of other ones, but it does stay very flat. It doesn't really impede anything. Much more paper-like than some of the other ones out there.
I do it. Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, I mean, it is intended for 8-ball, but you can use it for 10-ball, as you're seeing here. And there is a separate 9-ball rack that comes with the Platinum set as well.
Yeah, Shane was actually out here when he was practicing. Of course, he hit a few racks of 10-ball, but for the most part, he was playing 9-ball. Just talking about the World Pool coming up. Talking about how they're racking it a little different. Are they racking 1 on the spot or 9 on the spot?
So it is 1 on the spot for 10 ball. I've never seen 10 ball racked on the spot. It's a very particular type of break.
Yeah.
9 ball is a bit different because it's the cut break versus the wing ball break. But 10 ball definitely always stays 1 on the spot, and then 2 and 3 in the corner. So the 1, 2, 3.
It might have been something else that we're talking about then, because Shane was talking to somebody that was here about it, whether it was 1 on the spot.
Again, he's like, you see him pressing into the. I want to see if he rises up. Yeah, you see, he stays a little bit more flat than what Shane does.
You got the side pocket. The 9 ball got kicked in almost. Oh, look at that 2 and the 5. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the way he's left it there. And again, this does cut, but it doesn't offer a very good shape to the 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to bank this, trying to be more aggressive with the bank. Because where the 7's sitting on the side, that 7's really blocking the 2 rail back to the 2.
Yeah.
And he'll want to be aggressive. I don't think he wants to play safe here, because honestly, I don't see a good safe. So whether he just pops this one in and then sees, takes what he's given, so to speak, play a good safety on the 2 perhaps. We'll see. Yeah, you see that 7 was huge, and it just made it a problem ball. So much so, I probably would have come above the side pocket there instead of trying to go below it as we look.
Yeah, you just had so little room for error.
Yeah, very, very little.
He calls the 9 ball in the corner here. He's going to be going for a 1 rail kick into the back of the 2. And if he touches it at all, it's going to be, that 9 ball is going to fall down. So we'll see what type of pace we're hitting this with. You're not going to hit this super firm, are you? Because you want that 2 ball to.
Oh, he did, and that's why it shortened up. See it really shortened. And I think that might be the first sign of frustration I think I've seen from Wolford in this entire match.
I've seen a couple very minor ones.
Very minor?
Yeah, very minor. Just little things, like really what I'm sensing is the frustration after the break. That's where I'm seeing most of it, is just like he's like, man, his break's just not giving him any rewards. I know it's an exhibition, but there's no reason why he can't take just a timeout to reset, refocus. Big advocate of that. Shane's getting all his own way right now, Shane Van Boening. So, and I said that, and I think I've cursed him because he's right behind the 7. Hey, Wolford, you can pay me later, mate. I take payments in beer or Bitcoin. Don't even get me started on Bitcoin right now. I'm so addicted to crypto.
I think a lot of people
lost way too many hours of sleep. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you're brand new to the Billiard Sports Network, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Give it a like on the video. That lets the algorithm know that you are enjoying what you're seeing. And it'll make sure that you get to see all the amazing upcoming content that we have coming forth for you guys. If you guys didn't know, after the exhibition, we're going to be doing the players meeting and getting everything finalized for the event that's kicking off tomorrow. We're going to be launching the Dynaspheres Cup 10 Ball Championship tomorrow. 5,000
added.
5,000 added.
Beautiful. It's great for a mid-series event to have 5,000 added. We're not even into our finale yet. A couple more juniors to come.
Of course, that 5,000 is added courtesy of BSN and Dynaspheres.
Oh, overcut it. He had so much room to work with there, and again, I think that's just a little bit of immaturity on his side from playing at this kind of exhibition level. And Shane's really going to take advantage now.
But yeah, absolutely. So thank you to Dynaspheres and throwing an extra 2,500 in for this weekend. It's going to be fantastic for a total of 5,000 added.
Great shot.
Nice little power draw there.
I mean, too much. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, just keep rolling.
Oh my God. I think he just shocked himself as well with how much power he got on that. Maybe we'll see a bank now. I don't think he can cut this. He can cut it, but the cue ball's going to be letting go. There we go.
He's like, if the table's rolling that fast, I'm cutting this ball.
That's what I'm saying, but look at it finish right on the rail. Terrible.
Keep him coming, Shane.
This is why he's good for exhibition pool, and as much as we'd have loved to see him Fedor, I think Shane Wolford's given as good as he's got right now. Hasn't had the roll. Oh, I just said that, and he's got the roll. I told you needed a divine intervention.
I think he owes you 2 beers now. But
is that 2 beers? Yeah, let's keep
score.
Actually, I have a pen and paper here. I'm going to do that myself. They're driving the bus all around, visiting their customers across the US. And Bowie's on. Oh wow, what a break! That's the kind of break we're just talking about there. That's a big difference maker, and he has a bank to bring this round. Possibly 3 or 4 rails for the 2.
So for the less experienced but still very in love with the game player as myself, whenever Shane is breaking 10 balls, he just hitting center ball.
He really is, I mean, he's getting that pop because he's just rising above center.
I was wondering, is that from slight elevation in the backhand, or is that from putting force follow and there's just so much energy that it pops the cue ball up a little? That tiny bit of friction from it contacting with such forward momentum makes it jump?
It's option 2, because he's actually pushing it into the slate, and that's causing the cue ball to jump before it hits. So it's actually arcing. It's actually just bouncing before the contact, and that's what causes the pop, rather than it being a flat hit.
Got it. I mean, hey, chat, you can always trust me to ask the question that I know you guys want to. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, cheers everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a wonderful start to the weekend for us. An honour to commentate and see these 2 guys playing and going at each other. And as you can see, SVB is in full gear now, 12-5, racing to 20.
Making it happen.
They are in the VIP room here at Centre Pockets. Lovely big room here with 24 bar box tables, 5 Rasson tables and a VIP room.
Yeah, this is a beautiful establishment here. Billiard Sports Network is very happy to be partnered up with Center Pocket. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're definitely not going to want to miss out on the content for the rest of the year. Back just in time for the break.
Yeah,
sorry about that, guys. Oh wow, look at those balls line up. Wolford's break is just not panning out well for him. I mean, whether or not he's making balls, he's got clusters. He's not getting an open spread.
He's parking the cue ball, which I love. And let's see which ball he's made. So 1's down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like the 7 that's down. I think you're right, Josh. I think that lined up perfectly for the 4 ball. So he needs to make a decision. Personally, I think he can play a high ball and try and come back above off the rail, off the 1. Sorry. Oh, he was able to get a lot more twist on it. Good bounce. That was very nice. SVB's just managed to maintain that 7-8 game lead that Shane really needs to kind of just drill down on. So yeah, we do have 24 7-foot tables here, so it will be a bar box event. We'd obviously love to bring you 9-foot action, but a lot of Maryland here does play on the 7-foot tables. And you saw him just lift his head up a little bit too early there. Kind of just got up off the shot. Knew he'd missed it quite early on.
I feel like that's the same exact thing that happened to him before. whenever he missed the one ball to the left earlier.
Correct. Yeah. Good use of spin there just to take it down a little further.
Hang on.
I think he can see this ball. So let's have a look. I think you can maybe see that. If you can see the whole ball here, you're going to play this. Yeah, just elevating the cue there. Very good angle there. Just popped it. Tried to pop it over the side of that ball. Didn't get away with it. That's been the difference this time, Josh. I think he's not got away with it, which has been maybe where SVB has kind of excelled. I'm trying to stay impartial here, but I'm finding it tough with the lead that SVB's put on him.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I feel like you are being impartial. If you strictly look at the scoreboard right now, I mean, it's it leads you to what you're seeing here. So Shane was drilling these earlier, but with there it is. I thought he was going to find the gap and squeeze it in between those.
You're right. He just missed the gap.
He was hitting he was power drawing a lot of shots earlier. It's so fun to watch him let that stroke loose and see what he can do.
He's not going to be able to do it on the bar table tomorrow, especially with the way that these they are diamond bar boxes, so it's going to be interesting to see who gets the control. I personally don't like shortening my stroke up, but you have to do it for the bar table, unfortunately. And Shane just seems to be able to do that, I've found. 2 rails. Wow, what a shot. Oh my God.
Didn't get the reward he's looking for, but he did make the ball.
He did indeed. Now, while he's teeing this one up, let's have another look at it. Oh, this was enough.
That's the old replay. I'm not sure what's going on there, guys, sir.
We got replays on replays.
Replays on replays on replays. He's probably still saving. Might have hit it too soon.
Yeah, big window. Big window to get behind there and sold out. Here's your chance, Mr. Wolford.
All right, Wolford, let's go.
Again, he's hampered by a difficult position. See where Shane Van Boening's left him. I wonder if he has the carom onto the 8, or whether he has to draw this in behind the 7. To the left-hand side.
I was going to say, I think he can just get above it and just shoot it in the corner right where he was standing. Or is it a hand flipper? You carry him into the 8 and the side.
That's a hand flipper.
There was a little...
The Mika. We call that the Mika.
I think that has just been universally accepted as the way to show frustration at the table.
Yeah, the Mika. The diva.
Kind of start to hit that when you're behind and you just start letting your game play a little looser because you're like, oh man, I'm already down. Like, I might as well just play my heart out. Just let it go like you're practicing. Then it's almost like you have a better chance of finding a gear when you do that. Because I'm telling you, he was running racks back to back to back last night.
He's more than capable. We all know it. It's just what you do on the day, unfortunately.
Well, and the big difference was, aside from the tip stuff I was talking about, obviously, he wasn't in the box.
But I'm a realistic man. I like to set my goals low. I'd be saying to myself, I get to 15, I think I've played exceptional. But if I get the win, it's a bonus, and it's a very steep learning curve.
I started just counting my mistakes while I play, so it's like it's just
that's a good way.
You know, because if I play not making any mistakes, then the opponent doesn't matter, right? That's the thing we all got to try to do is just play the table. It's incredibly difficult to do that. I
agree. I mean, you got to look at what SVB has done. SVB's had 5 or 6 break and runs as well, whereas I think Wolford's maybe had 1. I think he's only had 1. I don't even think he's had 1, right? I don't think I've recorded a break and run for Wolford.
I'm not going to lie. I had all those audio issues in the beginning, so if it happened during that, I definitely missed it because I was troubleshooting. But
no, I don't think he did because he was 4-0 down at the beginning.
All right, let's see what we can do here. SVB came up about 2 balls short on that, and he hit that really soft. So you got the 5-8 tied up on the, close to being tied up on the rail together there, but 8 is probably going to go as a combo. So he's going to give Wolford a chance to open his stroke up here. Gets a nice little love tap on the 4 ball. Keep him high enough on the 3 without it being super, super difficult.
That was a lovely stroke. I certainly think it's something that Wolford's is gonna work on. Will be his break after this. I say I don't think he's hit it particularly bad. I think he's parked the cue ball in the center of the table, you know, almost every time. It's just adjusting for pace and speed the same way that SVB has. Nicely done. This is what he needs to do more of. Keep the pressure on. Keep the understanding there. Don't give SVB a look at anything easy. That would be my only advice to him at the minute if I was in his corner. Try not to stick anything up.
Chip in for the expense. I'm just kidding. I know. I'm just waiting.
Alternate break format is still going to be very difficult to claw this lead back. I feel like if it switched to winner breaks, perhaps, but the break has still been failing him ever so slightly. But they're giving you guys something to watch. I think the players' meeting is going to have to be put back slightly. Great to see everybody here. This is Finn's neck. This is going to be tough to control the cue ball, especially if he wants to try and leave a bank on the 5 next.
Man, and you know what? He has to stretch to get to it a little bit too. So it's like you got double whammy on this shot here a little bit.
I wouldn't mind using the rest here if he's feeling too overstretched. I mean, he has the extension on as well. So you see there, he's put the extra 6 or 7 inches, whatever that is.
Check this out. It's going to look very close to reminiscent of the poster of himself on the wall back there.
It will do. So yeah, 4 to the 5, very difficult. Although if you can kind of get back to sort of middle diamond from here, I mean, the 5 does go long. I say middle diamond, it's on the end rail there, I mean. He's taken a lot of time over this, and I don't want to expend too much energy thinking about it. Yeah, try to nudge it instead. That was a big ask. Instead of trying to play it lightly and holding for the 5, he tried to bump that 5 out of there. That was tough.
Put me in, coach. Put me in. Oh my gosh, it's been like, I mean, I seriously need to wear a mask all the time. So the official championship Dynasphere tour bus has officially pulled up, and it is massive.
I can't wait to see it.
I had to help Mike park it with Fred. It's something to be seen. Anyways, sorry I was gone.
Well, all right.
Oh yeah.
Not the one.
Okay, and what I was talking about earlier there, Josh, was just not giving him anything too easy.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
So yeah, and this for Shane is just, I still feel like that's too easy.
Yeah, I feel like he just slices right up the rail. You see, he's just hitting center ball. Just wants to come and bring it back. Look how pure he hit it. Oh, you don't want to do that? Wow.
Nice. And again, he's just letting him in just a little bit too quick. Allowing Shane just to let his stroke out.
Yeah, he hit that perfect.
May have to come underneath now. I wonder if he's just going to come underneath the on the high side as we look.
Yep.
Doesn't want to be straight. Oh, how about perfect, Jake?
I think he takes perfect pretty often, to be honest with you.
It makes the game so much easier if you're on the right side of the next ball. You know, it just makes the game play. I mean, it looks easy. It's really not, but it looks simple.
And I think it's really important to say, I mean, obviously we've went right out and said, look, all right, I got you next. You know, and so a lot of people would say Sky Woodward is one of the best bar box players around. But, I mean, look, man, Shane plays pretty good.
He does. I'd like to see him mount a comeback, but we'll see where it goes from there.
I think this is just a window here. Wow.
It's a small window, but I wonder if he can play the 2 onto the 7. I wonder how close that is. Yeah, looks like that's what he's played for. And this one could go wrong. Not a very straightforward combo, because the 2 could squeeze onto the rail. That's why I hit it a bit harder. Yeah, see where it's just finished.
Tight, yeah.
Cross bank, perhaps? Or does he go down the rail?
I mean, how smooth he hit that last one. Yeah, he calls the bank. He's got plenty of space to come around for the 3-ball too, so he's...
Yeah, the cross is looking good. He can use the long rail, then the end rail, and just come back for the 3. He hit it a bit soft. See, just widen the angle. Hit it too soft.
Yeah, and if you put any more juice on that, you lose the cue ball and end up on the top side of the 3 there. So you can definitely tell that was his motive, and it just made the shot more difficult.
I mean, this was Shane Wolford. I mean, he needs a lot more opportunities here. You know, like the missed bank by SVB. It's just got to settle down, man. Climb back in this match. Still alternating breaks, so I mean,
that's going to make it so tough.
It's tough though from here. I mean, Shane is 6 away from finishing it up.
I almost feel like double figures will feel like a win for Shane Wolford.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Keep it close. Has to be feeling it though. I 100% feel like he's going to be feeling the pressure right now. Although with that stroke you wouldn't have thought so. Played that one very nicely. Nicely done. I've lost track of the break, but whose break is it next? Will it be SVB or?
I couldn't tell you right now, brother man.
14-6 is 20, 21 is odd. So 7-22 is even.
You hear the monstrous break of SVB. Look, the 1-ball's tied up again. The same, same touchy scenario. You think he runs this one down just because he can?
I mean, I don't think you need to. Look, he's playing the kid hard. Look at this.
Yeah, he's not lighting up on him at all, is he? It's like, we just need it's 14-7, is that? Yeah, he wants that 8-10 frame lead again. I keep saying frames, I'm sorry, I've been watching a lot of snooker. World Championships on currently, semi-finals in England. I need to get back to saying racks, not frames. How's everybody out there liking the stream? Let's see if we can give us a push, give us a like and a share. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to BSN already. That'd be awesome. And you'll get the notifications when we're going to stream from tomorrow onwards also.
See if he's going to take on this combo. Oh, man, did he try to play it off the backside of the 6?
Maybe a two-way shot there.
Yeah, I think so.
But he has left it. He has left a shot. If you're going to miss it, overcut it. You don't want this one to stick out or hang up. Come on, Wolford. See what you got. Twister in.
Nice shot. Very nice.
Slow down, ball.
Maybe to tap it. Give him space.
No good.
Oh, there's the head scratch. Oh man, I did it again.
Yeah.
The Brittany.
I was not prepared for that. Hey, well, we know what Dale did to pass the time on his drive on the way here.
Yeah.
I like the dry break too, called the Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah?
All bust, no break. All bust, no balls.
There you go. Classic.
Yeah, he got himself in a little bit of trouble here with this 4 balls. What are we thinking? He's going to jack up. He's not going to make that same mistake Shane did earlier. SVB made.
He's just trying to push it to the top rail and get some separation. And he's going to get good right here. Look at this.
That was a great shot.
That was a nice shot. Controlled it well after the obvious frustration that he had. Shane's called it in the middle pocket too. It's always a good tip for the amateur player.
Yeah, he's just going to kick off here. I mean, perfect.
Look at this return.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So remember that time earlier when we were like safeties win the game?
Yeah.
Here it is. I mean, I always say great shots win games, but safeties win championships.
More New Yorkers in the house. Susie Wong.
Is that Susie Wong?
Yeah.
I thought I recognized her.
I didn't know she was coming down.
Oh, she's on. We got lots of the New Yorkers on the list.
Henry as well. Henry Char, upcoming amateur player himself. He's one to watch out for tomorrow. We'll just spin this one around. Bam. What a shot.
Wow, what a shot.
Get in there.
What a shot by Shane Wolford. That is definitely one for the highlight reel.
You know that felt really good going in.
Unbelievable. Wow. Just unbelievable.
They always feel good. Great shot. That should give him some motivation now. Just need to control the adrenaline because it will be flowing after that. So you don't want to... That's a great shot.
You rattled that one too. You catch that? It didn't go super clean, as you're saying. And adrenaline's still pumping.
Yeah, oddly enough, I'll tell you, Brandon Schuff gave me the best advice ever. He was like, when you make those hero shots like that, he was like, your adrenaline is pumping so hard. And he's like, you just have to remember that it means nothing unless you get out of this rack.
Yep.
So really, you have to dial it back down in the moment. And that is so important. Because how many times you make the tough one and then you miss the easy one right afterwards, you know?
Yeah, you got to have ice in your veins.
He's primed here, you know. He's got a nice layout to get out.
100%. He's been utilising the extension a lot today, going up and down, on and off.
Speaking of Shuff, he just walked in as I was talking about him.
Shuff, Wilkie, all the Maryland boys are here.
For sure, yeah. The Maryland pro contingent that's going to try to take SVB down. You know,
I don't think they're worried about that. I think they're worried about taking the Maryland state champ down.
Oh yeah,
he got through both of them last time.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So, what are the top pros that we got in the event this weekend?
I mean, we have a whole somebody did a nice list earlier. I was just talking about my man Shuff. Give me a big old hug.
14-8. He's back in it. Come on.
14-8. Let's go. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this replay again. Look at this. Look at this 6 shot right here. You can see SVB play safe.
No, this is.
Oh, this isn't it. Please tell me.
It's not. It's definitely saved. I don't know why it's not in there.
Oh yeah, so good.
I think it was.
What is that?
Why didn't it replay that one?
No. This is the time where you need to turn the screw and put the pressure back on SVB. If there is any there at all. Just that extra, you're within 6 racks. If you bring that down to 5, there's a game on here.
I'll have to find it. It's somewhere in there. Because we hit it a couple times, so it's in there somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
That was unfortunate and just straightened up on him there a little. I think Shane's really going to just twist the knife in now. No problems here. The 9 goes by the 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be straight. May have to play this up to the top pocket. May see him play to the top and come up for the 7. The way he's been playing them, I don't think that's a problem. Just chose to draw it instead. Must have been laser straight. Perfect. Needs an extra roll. Needs to roll one.
To hurry.
Perfect.
He's okay.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Hello.
I'm a little surprised by that.
I'll take an unforced error, please.
I mean, yeah, 2 ball out. This is
So 14-8, as we said. 14-9, that'll be 5 gap, but it will be SVB's break next. And here we go. He's showing some minerals.
there you go.
Monstrous break.
Just wow. Just wow. Oh, it was great. shot there. So funny little story, guys. I want to share it on the stream because this is actually hilarious. So Fred Cohen is here, who is the president of Championship Fabric, which is the parent company to the Dynaspheres. and he was taking pictures and video, and our tournament director, Steve Fleming, whatever, said, hey, sir, you can't take, he doesn't know who he is, you can't take pictures and video. And Tracy went over there and said, you know who that guy is, right? And Steve was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hilarious.
At least Fred didn't say, do you know who I am?
I would have for sure said that.
Yeah, I would have too.
Look at that shot.
I don't know if the 7 goes underneath the 9, perhaps, or if he's looking for the 9 combo, perhaps.
Is there enough? I didn't get to see. Is it far enough away from the side pocket that he could play it off the side of the 7, or no? It looks too close to the rail.
You know what I think he's looking at, and this would be crazy if he gets there. It would be cue ball into the 7, into the 10, into the 9. I think. And like I say, it would be a crazy shot. But I wonder if I mean, he's come a little bit too far there, so he wanted to be further over towards the 7 for the slice to work. But as it sits, does it bank?
He looked at the side pocket when he was standing there, but now he's looking at the carom for the 9.
He's still looking at the carom, but I mean that's brutal if he's going to try and cut this 9 in the side.
All right.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. And control the 7. Oh my God, he did it too.
What a shot.
Oh God. Well, you're in for a treat. That's the capability of someone that has a creative mind for pool. I think that's a fantastic shot.
Well, I mean, it just shows how pure your stroke has to be. You have to be able to hit the balls exactly where you're aiming, exactly where you mean to hit the balls. Because otherwise, you can dream up all kinds of amazing stuff, and you'll never be able to do it more than once.
Yeah, that's another example. That's such a hard shot to play and avoid the 2 scratches. I mean, he hasn't finished perfect on the 8, but when you look at that type of shot making, you don't need to be perfect. 10's right there. Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball here. Just make the ball. Oh.
He let off that 8 ball as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just a softer stroke. The 2 balls that he missed, he let off the stroke pretty significantly on those balls.
Yeah, put everything into the shot there, and I'll tell you what, mate, it's now only 4 in it. The viewers are getting their money's worth here, or whatever you get for free. I don't know. What do you get? What do you get for free?
I don't know. That's a good point. I tell you what, I definitely have.
Reminds me of the water boy. If you do me a water boy shirt, Jake, I'd love that. Who dem? Who dem?
I may never be able to commentate again, it seems like.
You're a busy man, mate. It's okay.
I mean, I may never be able to do what I actually
just made a great joke and got nothing.
I know. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing, mate.
Just absolutely nothing. I heard the water boy, and then that was it. For sure, we are making signs tomorrow to hang up here. I'm going to print them out real nice. That says, we're live. Please do not disturb.
Yeah, right on the glass, right?
Yeah.
The booth thing that me and you have discussed fits here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this, dude. Look at what's happening right now. Wolford's at the table. It's 10-14. He's about to get within 3.
He was 9 behind everyone.
9 behind.
Shane gave up 2.
Alternate break 2.
I think this is what people definitely want to see. This is what they want to see.
I think the people with the sweat bets want to see it because they're getting 4 and 5 on the wire. That's what they want to see. And I know it's what Daddy Wolford wants to see too.
Oh, Corey, the father?
Yeah, on
Corey
the rail.
Wolford, yeah, for sure. Nice folks. They own the Wolf Stand. I give them a little plug.
Yeah, they're good guys for sure.
You were down there, weren't you? No, you weren't there. You were in Florida.
No, I was in Florida, but I did meet Corey down in Florida, along with Shane, who was beating up on Josh Roberts' one pocket too.
I love it. I love this, keeping it close.
He is. He's found a little bit of rejuvenated kind of inspiration here. And needs that one to travel. Needs to roll.
Oh, yeah, he got it. Maybe. He's got the cut, though.
When they stand still like that, you want it to be far easier than this. He had a lot of table to work with there. Could have come right back to the middle of the table.
I think we should have a... Oh, I hope he makes this. Come on, Shane. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I like it.
He's starting to feel it. I like it. Look at that. 14-11. 3 in it.
.com.
Like it was just a random walk.
Yeah, another funny story. Someone, one of the rail birds said,
Somebody just walked right in there and sat down.
"Who the hell is that guy?" This is a sticky wreck, you know. The 5 is stuck there. I wonder if that 5 goes by the 8.
Yeah, I mean this is not easy.
I think we're going to find out. 14-11. Oh man, this is turning into quite a match. Now's the time to cash out if you've got those bids in. I'll take 50 back on my 100.
Yeah, let me out now.
Let me out.
Man, this is gonna be tough here. I want to see what he's gonna do.
He's just going to use a rail, mate.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow, look at that stroke.
it's a beautiful stroke. I think he's got the speed down. The good thing is here, I think he can bump the 10. If the 5 does go, he can just brush the 10 ball and bring the 8 into play as well. Or is he going to avoid it altogether? Yeah, he just avoided it altogether. Yeah, it looked like the 5 didn't go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much the best that you could hope for there.
The way he played it, it looked like the 5 went, right?
Yeah.
But Shane can actually put him in a world of hurt here. There's a big blocker there. I mean, he's going to call it in the side anyway. But there's the 8-10-7 are big blockers right now. Yeah, doesn't want the 9 to drop. Oh,
Wow.
if the 9 dropped there, Shane could put him back in.
Sure.
Oh, it's getting tense. Remember, SVB still needs 6 racks.
I mean, Shane failed to get out on two racks, leaving Wolford a 2-ball out. And those racks weren't that far apart from each other, and they both happened during Wolford's amazing comeback right now. So.
That's a really good kick from where he was, and he's left distance and close to the rail. This makes this 5 ball super tough. He's looked at it though. Just trust your cueing. The 7 goes to both bottom pockets as well. That's a really good try too.
That's unfortunate.
Puts SVB back in the ascendancy.
He's going to have to do something here with this, the 8 ball. Does that 8 ball go by?
I don't think it does yet. I don't think it does.
I don't know.
This is why he's drawing deep into it. He's going to try and come behind the 8.
Oh, how do you hit that? Wow.
Oh my God. Oh, it must go. It must go behind the 10. What a great shot that was.
Just pumping them right in.
Yeah, see, Shane always plays with that extra extension on the back. That just gives him that extra weight. He gets through the cue ball so well.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I mean, you know, nothing really to be shy about here. Oh, he squats it dead. He needs something to drop. It's not going to get there.
He's been squatting it too.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate, but he's left a wide open rack. One goes by the two. Yeah, a few people in the chat room talking about the longer cue. I kind of compare it to a spear.
Yeah, sure.
You know, when people are throwing spears, the longer the spear, the more accurate it is. The harder it is to throw, obviously, but the more accurate it is.
I thought you were going to say when people are throwing spears, I don't want to be standing in the field.
That's Michael Caine. Don't you throw those spears at me. That's my best Michael Caine, by the way.
Not even close.
It's okay. It's not like anybody hurt or anything.
I know.
It's off the cuff, mate. Don't worry.
I like it, though. I'm here for it.
I took the bloody out of it, too. Don't you throw those bloody spears at me. Points in the chat room if you know what film that's from. Left a naughty little cut here because he's going to be losing the cue ball. Cue ball's going to be going wild.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do here? Do you just?
I mean, you can spin it, but it looks like he's going to play heavy inside and try and check the cue ball, just like that. That was a danger with the scratch.
Look at this. Is he going to get snookered behind the 7? Yeah, he does.
Sure does.
Wow.
Wonder if he jumps. Maybe we'll have back-to-back jump replays.
Yeah, it's just it's unbelievable. I mean, that was the best that he really could hope for. You know, there.
In the position he was in, he was trying to come back up underneath the 7.
Sure.
But just caught the point on the corner pocket there.
Well, it's dangerous trying to kick at this one rail. Because there's nothing really to hide behind. I don't know.
I'm interested that Shane hasn't pulled out his jump cue yet.
I was literally just thinking that to myself. I wonder if there's a reason that he's practicing not jumping.
Yeah, is he just doing this because he can, or?
I think so, man. I mean,
is there some kind of ulterior motive that's kind of like?
Is he going one round this or two? Yeah. Well, he
nice.
sells out a little bit there.
All right, Wolford.
Well, if there's any doubt if we can bring the people in, there should be no doubt now. This place is hopping. Wow.
There is no doubt here, mate.
Oh, yeah, we officially are breaking it in. What's it called when you break a bottle up against the front of the boat, like a new boat? You christen it?
Christen it, yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
We just christened the place.
I like it.
If you've got a magnum of champagne, I'll happily join in and smash it on the side of the building if you want.
I love it. Oh, no, he don't want to get stuck.
No. Oh, he's just got there. Just got there, did he? Let's have a look at his body language. Body language says...
That's unfortunate there.
I think it's hooked.
I don't know, I think body language says otherwise.
His body language has been strong.
Did he correctly guess Zulu? Good guy. Yeah, it's got some knowledgeable people in the chat. I made it easier.
I like it.
I think he can see this. I think he can.
Oh, no, man.
I think you just add intention on purpose.
Yeah, just insert dramatic effect.
Yeah, a little bit of inside, and this should hook nicely. If you're ever worried about that, yeah. Look, see, he even hit it fat. He hit it fat.
Yeah, see,
he hit the near side.
That was going to go all day, Dale. I don't know why you were worried. Oh, I'm so excited to see Wolford clawing back right now. My man's keeping himself in it. I mean, what a debut against SVB. You're hot off the MD state champion and at championship. You come in here and you're running 4 racks behind SVB in a race to 20. First time ever playing in the box. You're breaking double digits. I mean, like And
let's remember, he's not had the best run. His break hasn't worked as well as it could have, and he hasn't really had the run of the balls like SVB.
Yeah, very true.
So we could be looking at an even game, or perhaps even Wolford in front. The difference being that the SVB has just shown his class, he's shown his experience, and he's got out when he should get out. And that's the difference.
Good point. It's a really good point. Yeah, I think if you take out the racks that Wolford didn't close out early.
Thank you, Gina.
Corey Wolford just came over and gave me a tap and said, "There's no quit in my son."
I love it.
No quit whatsoever. I love that.
And very easily the tides could change here, you know. Is he going to get... Look here, look at this.
One ball's not going to sit.
Yeah,
there you go.
Not perfect on the one.
And somebody rightly said in the chat, and I'd forgotten about this, Shane did get an extra game from the 10-ball combo that didn't go all the way.
That's true, yeah.
That could have gone the other way. That could be a 2-game gap right now.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
That makes it even more impressive for what Wolford's doing and hanging in there. Wow, he just sliced it right in. What a shot!
Get rid of the bit of towel. There you go. He's perfect. He's absolutely inch perfect. Obviously, he'd like to be closer, but he's, you know, we're talking about SVB.
I mean, if this is how he shoots on this victory too, I can't even fathom what's going to happen on this bar table.
They're 4.5-inch pockets. You know, we measured them out earlier, and he just rifles them down the rail. And what I like about the Rasson is it does accept the same way that you can fire.
Looked himself.
Whoa! I didn't see that. It's what happens, you know, when you fire back at someone, the rolls do come back your way. And he hasn't had a lot of it. But I like when SVB lines this up 2 rails. He made one of these earlier, and it was a great shot.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Rather than, you might see a lot of people go 1 rail at this. I like the 2 rail too, because even if you miss it thick, you've got so much more opportunity to get a safety from it.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that I noticed very early on from top pros when they kick at balls. Always trying to come in 2 rails. And look what's going to happen. I mean, he's...
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
He hit it thick, and he got the good safety out of it. That was the difference. If you make it, great. You know, if you make it, and then he's probably going to end up, you know, high on the 7, or high on the 6, sorry.
I mean, he's left Wolford a look at it. Oh, he's called the bank, man. Wow, he's feeling good.
Look, it sets up natural for the 6.
I mean, he's been playing a lot of bank pool. You know, he went up to Ohio, played the bank pool open there. Did very well in that too. So he's not afraid of a bank. Look at this. He's absolutely nailed it, people.
Wow.
But no roll.
Wow.
Played it, I think he played that about as slow as he could have to get the angle.
Yeah, without letting it.
Oh, and look at this, actually. I think he can jack up and get this. He has to be aggressive here, because obviously the safety's still there, but I think he'll want to fire at this.
I mean, is there even another option here?
There is a safe. You can slide it. You can thin it and go behind the 8.
Yeah.
But I think where that's sat and where the 7 is, I'd like to jack up and have a go at this. He's going to thin it behind the 10 maybe.
Oh wow, he's going to try to put him down on the bottom rail. Looks like this would be a killer shot.
So I still think the better option was to go behind the 8.
He ties it up with the 8. Does he get there? All he needs is to stop. No.
It's still a great safe. It's still a good safety. It takes away a lot of options for SVB here.
I mean, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier as far as the adrenaline. He makes a great bank shot, but he doesn't overcompensate with it, forcing the shot on the 6. Elects to try to play the safety. Didn't get there, but still leaves a tough shot here for Van Boening. See what he's going to do here. Guys, thanks for everybody tuning into the stream. Hit that share button. We're still not done. Oh, wow.
He might get the 10 ball.
Look, he's going to get the 10. Is he going to get there? He got there.
All right,
wow.
Let's see another jump shot for the highlight reel.
He's pulling it out.
He was like foaming at the mouth to make this jump shot.
Yeah, this one's far easier than the one he planted as well. And I think he can actually hit low on this and draw it for the 7 in the same pocket.
Oh, it went in and out.
I think he hit too close to right in front of the 6, so the cue ball was bouncing when it contacted the 6.
Yeah, too much pop on that one, unfortunately. Just too much elevation. But again, that's maybe just a little bit of hurried excitement.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's close. He knows that was to bring it within 2.
Yeah, like you're so anxious to make it and be in that position.
Oh, wow. Van Boening just missed a straight in 7 ball.
Oh, he is feeling
Say it ain't so.
It's the third time he's missed deep into a rack, and you're seeing the expressions become more and more.
Just remember, they've been playing 2.5 hours now. We're 2.5 hours into this, and not one break has been taken.
You can tell by his body language. Look at him sit in the chair, shakes his head. I mean, this is real. Unbelievable. And what a beautiful shot there by Shane Wolford.
Perfect. Just enough of an angle to see the cue ball come off the rail a little bit, a little away from it.
I mean, we're going to be within 2. It's hard to believe.
Would be within 1 if you take back that 10-ball comp.
See, I can still learn something new in my old age. It's good. Big power break. He needs some. Okay, he's got a ball down. Oh, no, and he's going to get unlucky with the 1. He's got this. We got the 6 down, 6 ball down.
Everything is almost in that one quadrant of the table right there.
Yeah, he was feeling it, man. He was really feeling it there. All those guys that got 5 games on the wire are sweating it now. Well, if you guys wanted a show, you certainly got one. Certainly got one.
We are using the Dynasphere Platinum ball set. It does come with the 8-ball, 10-ball rack that you see there. It can be used for 8 and 10 ball. But it also comes with a 9-ball rack, so it's more of a diamond rack. That comes with the set. BSN does have them available if anyone would like to inquire about buying a set.
Certainly appreciate that, yep.
I might be able to tuck him up underneath the 5 here. He needs to get a good contact on this one. Yes, perfect. What a great shot that was. And I think he stopped the 1-rail kick too. Unless Shane can just spin this one. Just able to spin that, which is good. Rack will come off now.
And again, I mean, that's really the best he could have hoped for there. Has he left a little bit of the edge? It looks like he has.
Yeah, just a touch, but not easy to get this one safe. Doesn't want to hit the 5. Needs to scoot past it. Not perfect. It'll do, donkey. It'll do.
It's not hateful. You know?
Hey, thanks for your donation, John. Really appreciate
John,
that.
thank you so much. Guys, if you want to make a donation, you can click on the link. All of our streams at BSN are completely free. And so we appreciate everybody's support. You can send a donation at PayPal through sales at bsnmediagroup.com, or you can click the link in the comments there. Tough one here for Van Boening.
Yeah, I wonder if you can actually just play off this and push it behind the 10 and push the cue ball towards the 10 as well. Yeah, there you go. He had two options there, and I think he's played it absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, how good is that?
Yeah. Can he spin this? Can he get through to the gap?
He's got. Wow. It looks like he's got the look.
A little bit of a grimace. The grimace tells me that there's maybe a bit of English that's required here.
Man, those banners are so good looking. I'm just in love with them.
Where'd you get those printed, Jake?
We got them last minute. We got them printed at.
Oh, baby, what a shot.
Wow, look at that. Look at that shot.
Great shot. He left him a whole ball. That's incredible.
Holy cow.
I'm about to learn something new if he gets out of this one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
If he can see that side rail, it's a bit easier.
Yeah, for sure he can get there.
I wondered if he was locked up tight on that 4-ball.
He's called it in the corner.
Yeah, that's all he could do, really.
This is all sorts of tough. Oh, he missed it.
He actually missed it long.
Yeah.
Which showed that he had more angle than I thought he did. I don't like the 2-ball, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's no upside here. You can pot the 1, and then you still have to play again safe on the 2. Well, I mean, is he looking to get... Well, I don't know. I don't like this at all. Surely is he going to try to break this out, Del?
If he does, and he pushes it towards the rail, it does go behind the 3. I tell you what, this would be a suicidal shot, to be honest. Oh my God, he come behind it. Maybe. Oh. I don't know anymore, Jake. Does the 4 go?
That would be something else if that 4 goes in the side.
Tell me if that's dressed up to the side. That'd be ridiculous.
Has he called it? Let's see. Oh, he did try to make it, but look at this. He's going to put him behind the 8.
Oh,
wow.
The rack's wide open. Wide open rack. I'm calling it now, mate.
He's now
14,
freed
15.
up the ball.
14-15 coming up.
Wow. Shane has to kick at it again. He's called the 2 in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. He's going to have to shorten this one up, Del.
Yeah, he did shorten it up.
Connor Holligens, if you send BSN a PM, I can get you all that information. They are retail at $3.99 for the set, but if you send me a PM, we'll give you some special BSN pricing with shipping. And keep in mind, they sell lots of sets, right? But this is the flagship. This is the top-of-the-line set for Dynasphere.
This is. Their bronze set is on par with the Super Aramith Pro. So this set really does go above and beyond.
I mean, we are staring down the barrel of 15-14. I don't want to bring the commentator's curse into play here.
Oh, you already did by saying that.
I know. That's why I'm trying to right the ship, guys.
Some say the curse doesn't exist.
They do say that. I'm trying to write it so that way we don't have to find out.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Oh, I did it. I cannot believe I did that. I'm so sorry.
I mean, Dell literally just said the words.
Just said
no such thing.
There's no such thing.
I am so sorry.
Said the 5-ball got rattled.
That's just coincidence. It's pure coincidence.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You think that every time I say that, it hangs up as pure coincidence?
Well, no, you're just bad juju, mate. I know that.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I figured.
We've known that from the start.
Yeah, I roll bad all the time.
This guy right here doesn't. I tell you what, look how straight this is.
Oh, it's given him such a big relief. That is a huge boost.
That is, man, and so that's what we're talking about, that deep shelf still on the rack, the Rasson tables.
I can assure you that they can't hear us either. We're so far away from the table, it's unreal.
Oh yeah, there's definitely no way that was a heard thing.
Yeah, we couldn't fit in this tiny VIP room.
Yeah, look how tiny that is. We're way on the outside.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was going to be for this great establishment. Big break by Shane. Do I have you on?
Squatted down. Yeah, sorry, my mic was a little far away. So he gets the 1-ball down. Eyes on the 2. I think there's a path for that 2-ball to find that corner pocket without a problem. Is that the 3-ball up there beside the 6? see. How are you getting shape to this 3-ball? Because that 6 makes it play so much smaller.
Yeah, he's gonna have to manufacture something here. Look at this. I mean, look at this. No, he doesn't want to. This is the impossible scratch. Are you kidding me right now?
Look at him.
Please, I hope that plays back. I hope you fix that. Hey, big shout out to Samuel Corti. I hope I'm saying it right. Thanks for the donation, guys. We appreciate it. And it's not just tonight. We're going to have live action all weekend for free right here at the Dynaspheres Cup 10-ball championship. Of course, Van Boening playing in the event as well. So I'm sure we'll get lots of looks at him. Wolford, of course, playing in the event, coming off his big win at the state championship here in Maryland. Just took that down. Of course, we got Wilkie and Schuff in the building.
Oh, he just got perfect.
Yeah, he got right exactly where he needed to be at. He's just gonna hit this real easy. He wants to pot the 5. Oof.
That 4 came out a little bit more than he wanted, but
I think he's still okay. I mean, he can still back cut this in. Where the 6 is at, he just needs to make sure that he controls the cue ball.
Are you playing for 1 rail and back out here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to go down to the bottom rail like that and come back in between the 10, just like that. Yep. He just needs it to slow down a little bit.
That checked up a lot harder, or checked up a lot more than I expected it to. It's kind of hard to gauge it with the.
Yeah, he had a lot of spin on that to try to just make sure that it comes in past the 10. This is still a makeable shot, but you know where the 7's at right now. He's gonna have to punch this out. Yeah, see, he's taking a look at it because there's. I mean, you can try to just slide this out, but you don't want to slide it out too far and hit the rail and be stuck behind the 10 ball. So that's what he's taking into consideration, and he just makes an absolutely beautiful shot. Only needs it to stop, though. It's just getting, it gets harder and harder, right? Each shot. I didn't think we'd see Wolford back at the table, but he's back here, and he's got an opportunity to get out of this rack, Dell.
What did I miss? Oh, no, he's just sliced it.
Look at that. Look at that. He's going to get it. He's getting it.
Hopefully we'll show you this replay.
That's not going to work. I can't fix it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Scratch that idea.
Very nice.
Keep saving them, though, because I do get them. They just don't do the magic yet.
I think we're going to have to give you an exhibition highlight reel after this one.
Oh, sure thing.
No. Down to the point. Oof. Maybe just a little bit of tension creeping into the arm. Didn't get through that ball just quite as well as he wanted to. So he is, I think he's starting to perhaps jab at the ball instead of finishing the stroke. Nicely done.
Owner, and you want to try the software out. And we're going to go even further. We're going to give everyone else that doesn't win 30 days free.
That's brilliant.
So that's pretty exciting. All you got to do is make a donation through BSN throughout the weekend.
That's awesome. I love Q-Score. Keeps your profile, keeps your records. Really easy to use on the tournament app. Very easy to check when your next match is up.
Yeah, and it's so easy to use. It was funny because I saw Cap and Dave come in a little bit earlier today, and Dave said, "Look, man, this Q-Score you guys are using is absolutely phenomenal. We love it because we can see every match that's going on." And he said, "We've never even seen it before."
And they love to sweat it as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Because it gives you the live score on the table at the time too. Live scoring as it happens.
Good shot.
Brilliant shot.
Really nice.
Just in case anyone was wondering how to drop that donation so they can get entered in that giveaway, I went ahead and put the link in the live chat. Just in case you're watching on a device that's not allowing you to see the live feed and the chat at the same time, you can simply just send however much you're trying to donate to us over to our PayPal directly at sales@bsnmediagroup.com. That's sales@bsnmediagroup.com.
this is the key to the rack here. This is because he has to play this high left and try and come around 2 rails for the 4. He may even draw it off the side rail, actually, if he's got enough on this. Oh, that was a safer option for sure. Perfectly done.
Nice shot.
6 onto the 7 with those that are unfamiliar with the colours. The grey ball that you look at there is the 6, as you can see on the readout down below. So that combo is lined up perfectly, I think. He's just taken another look at it.
So what do you think? Just stop this shot here for the 5. Leave yourself a nice angle.
Doesn't need to do anything with this, really. I like to come nice and straight behind the combo. I don't want to come on and off the rail. So the straighter I can get on this combo, the better I feel.
So I wonder if we're going to see, earlier we saw him kind of try to float in behind. I wonder if he's going to go all the way down this time. Nope, tries to float in again.
Going to get on the rail or close to the pocket.
Perfect. This is great. This is a great angle. Everything about the cue ball here. Everything's about the cue ball. Just bring it back towards the center pocket.
It goes down.
Look at that, it's going to get across the corner.
Oh, he hit it bad, but he got away with it.
Yeah, so I was wondering where the 6 was going to stop from that. I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he, like I say, he's breathing a little sigh of relief there. Because if he'd have finished there, he really wants to finish high on the 8 ball. But I don't think this angle is going to allow him to stay high.
Oh, no, it doesn't. He's definitely drifting down here where the 10 is going to be a problem for him. So are you juicing this up with some running English, trying to make this cue ball dance around and come back out?
No juice. I'm just going to take my medicine, unfortunately, and play the cut on the 8.
He tried to juice it, and
and that was a problem for me. That was why the juice shot was. I would have taken it, and I would have taken the cut and maybe tried to bump the 9. Purely because of how the angle was sitting. That was a really tough shot to take on at this stage of the match. 16-14, and again he's let Shane off the hook.
And look, we think this is a tough shot, but I've watched Shane in his house make this shot 1,000 times.
I've heard you're the best player in your house as well.
I am, absolutely.
I never see you miss this one in the house.
I strike again.
Oh man, you even made him scratch.
Look, I mean, twice.
Jake, you need to get out of this booth right now. Just leave us to it. Me and Josh will take over.
And I haven't even had anything to drink. This is unreal. This is unreal.
Well, you've got the obligatory Highlander shot to have this weekend, mate.
Well, we got to talk about this.
No, we don't. It's my choice.
My choice.
He said no talking, just action.
It gets worse every time, I feel like.
Now, this is the angle he wanted first time. This is where he wanted to be.
Yeah, he's like, this is what I meant to do.
Yep.
I mean, is he going to get within 1 here? Oh, man. So straight in.
Uh-oh. That's too straight.
Is this fatigue from Shane? Yeah, I've never actually seen him kind of unravel like this. I know it's an exhibition and not like a tournament. Like
I don't think so. I don't think it's fatigue. The guy plays 10 hours a day. He's insane.
Look how nice that was.
But they have been playing nearly 3 hours straight now.
And he warmed up for 3 hours right before that, and all he took was a 15-minute break.
Yeah, this
kid. That's why I said it very early on. All upside for Wolford here.
That's my point, as we made earlier. You know, setting your goals and making them realistic. I said earlier, if you get to 15, you've done a great job. Everything beyond this is now a bonus.
Sure.
Oh, look, Shane's married to this one ball here.
I fully believe that you should go into every match envisioning. There you go. Envisioning.
There you go.
It's easy for you to say. The win, envisioning the win on that perspective. But
sure.
I do think setting realistic targets and realistic goals is a good thing for your mental health.
I'm just happy that this is a show. I mean, it started out very heavy SVB, and now we're so close. And honestly, this is, whoever you're rooting for, this is what you want to see.
Where do you see him aiming here? Is he going to pin the 1 and come and try to get behind the 7 here? Like he's going to come off the...
It's very difficult both ways,
yeah,
mate.
This is very...
He flipped it the other way. There we go.
All he's probably going to try to do is leave this one ball on the rail and try to get the cue ball to force him to make up like a bank shot or something. He needs it to slow down. That's not what he wanted.
That is not going to get it done. And Mr. Wolford has a semi-tough, a semi-difficult shot, but I think the table seems to be grabbing a bit more. So you can play this with lots of low right, as Shane's looking at it, and just bring it down to where he's pointed his cue. 1 or 2 rails would be perfect. This one's all about execution. Don't decelerate. Small amounts, a little bit too hasty, a little bit of extra pump.
Is there a window for him to go by the 3 here?
I think there is, mate.
He might have.
I think you've called it.
Super. Oh no.
It goes off the 3.
He might. If not, he can.
I think we're going to see a safety. Just try and put this on the top rail. Perfect. Perfect.
And we're seeing a lot of heart from this kid.
Oh yeah.
If they don't know who Shane Wolford is, they know who he is now. That's for certain.
On the map.
I mean, he's made a fantastic comeback considering it's alternate break. I didn't think he had a way back at all.
Yeah, right. At one point, it was like 12, 14, somewhere in there, and we're like,
I won't say who it was, but somebody offered me 4 + 1.
Really?
Yeah.
From there?
Well, from
the beginning.
Well, when he was 8-2 up.
Oh wow.
I'm wishing I should have took it.
Look at this shot. Look at this shot by SVB. Oh, he's going to get it behind the sip.
He mapped that perfectly. He pointed to every spot that was that shot.
It might have leaked out, you know. This might go.
Oh, we're about to see it. If so.
Is there enough of that? Is it too skinny?
Man, that is
too skinny.
It's too skinny, right?
You got a nice kick safety here though. If he can come in between the 10, just
kick safe's still tough too because it doesn't have a full window to get beyond the 7. You know, you'd have to kick at it quarter ball almost. That was the best option, hitting it skinny. Very nice. Best he could do from there.
Make him do something with it.
I like Shane's shot here though. He has the 3 and the 3 and the 6 are huge right now. If he can hit this thin enough with a lot of English, he can get this back behind the 3 ball. Just needs to hit it nice and thin. Doesn't want to push the 2 towards the pocket. Has pushed the 2, so he's going to use a 6 instead. Oh, didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Is there enough for him?
There is enough there, yeah. There's a whole pocket there.
Well, I was thinking, is there enough for him to draw behind the 8, or do you just stun in front of the 8 and come back out?
Oh, in front every day. Just with the slick cloth as well. There's no grip there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's part of the making the adjustment to equipment you're playing on.
Correct.
Guys, this is just the beginning of what's in store. We are going to be live all weekend long. All weekend long, we're going to be live.
On the Matchbox.
Going to be bringing you guys action from the Dynaspheres Cup 10 Ball Championship. We got a maxed out event, 128 players, and I'm pretty sure this thing sold out about 5 minutes after you made the post, Jake. Like this, been a fantastic.
Yeah, week and a half it took. We had a couple people late that dropped off, but boom, it just got filled right back up after each person that dropped.
Yeah, I don't think we had an empty spot longer than I don't know, 20 minutes.
I think we've just been joined by Mark White in the chat of the Booth Brothers.
Oh, nice. Mark White.
I know Joey's here this weekend, right?
Actually, Joey's one of the ones that pulled out very last minute.
Oh, he pulled out?
2 nights ago, he sent me a message.
That's a shame.
Something came up, and he's just not going to be able to attend, so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice from Shane. just needs to make a decision now whether he wants to stay high on the side pocket or whether he's going to cut it back and try and come underneath the 10.
Yeah, I just like drawing this back, like right to where the.
Just stay high right?
See where the cloth is right there.
See, that's the difference. See where he tried to rip it? He tried to come back across rather than just float it in and accept.
Right. Just a nice soft draw.
Soft draw. That's where he over pumped it. And yes, he's got a good angle on the 10 here, but it was the harder positional shot in my opinion. And SVB with another easy one, and that was to close the gap. And maybe that was playing on his mind a little.
Man, he hit that with a nice little force follow.
Yeah, he hit it very well. And SVB's great with 2 balls on the table. He's great with 10 on the table.
I know. 17, 15. Wow. So I expect very good prize fund and even better auction fund.
Needs one to drop. Needs one to drop. The 2 spinning. Oh, the 3 kicks it away. Oh. Just those little bits of roll.
This rack doesn't have any big issues here. 7 impedes one in the pockets for the 6, but there's so many other options that it's not going to matter.
He's hit the dolly.
See if he can connect the dots here. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. You guys are watching the Billiard Sports Network. You're listening to myself, Josh Setterfield, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Jake Lawson, and Dell the Highlander Sim. Shane goes up and down the table with ease here. Ends up a little bit closer to the 9 ball than he meant to, but still going to be totally fine.
Yeah, great to be here and sweating this one on the rail. Best seat in the house right now. SVB's going to... Oh, that's not great.
Hey, that 8 ball doesn't have a punch.
Well, it goes long once everything's out the way, but... Yeah, he wouldn't have liked that nudge.
See, where's the 7 ball at? Oh, there
it is. 3 to the 4. I don't see anything difficult here. I mean, the 5 to the 6 is probably going to be the key to the rack. 5 over to the 6, and then perhaps the 7 to the 8, because he's going to have to go from the 7 and underneath the 8. That's going to make it slightly more difficult. I wouldn't blame him if he tries to remove the rack too. He's definitely going to have to be shooting over that. Well, that's still a nice angle. We know he's got the cue power to draw on off the bottom rail if he wishes.
Yeah, I mean, Van Boening is definitely thinking, I just want to close this out right now.
Yeah, you kind of see it. He's sticking to the task. That's what you have to do when you have that experience.
I mean, he might hit that draw shot better than I've seen most people hit it. It's just so pure, you know.
Now he's just leaving the angle. He's going to say to himself, right, how do I chop this one?
Yeah, guys, the retail set, the Dynaspheres Platinum, which they're playing with right now, retails at $400. If you're interested in a set, just shoot us a PM in Facebook Messenger, and obviously not right now, but we'll get back to you with a price, including shipping. Be helpful if you just drop a comment, let us know where you're from too in the PM.
Here's the key shot now. Will he go 2 rails and underneath? Yeah, and I wouldn't blame him for moving the rack there. Let's slide this one up because he's definitely going to have to play over it. There is a referee to call it, but if he wants to move a ball, then maybe he should just mark that with the chalk. No, he's good. Shane's going to do it himself. Yeah. And that's the first time we've seen SVB do this. So this one tells me that there's a little bit more on this.
Yeah.
Doesn't want the rack to mess him up. He doesn't want anything to get in the way of this run out. Mr. Alexander, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. We've got someone tuning in from the UK. Up and coming 9-ball player on the GB9 circuit. Played in America. And a lot of the virtual things as well. Good to see you, bud.
Oh, look at that. He's frozen on the rail.
Doesn't want to be there, right? Anywhere on but on the rail. The good news is he's about straight in and doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball.
There's a nice shot down the pipeline.
Yeah, important to note the bridge there. See how far off the rail he is. Isn't getting a hand on there, and that's about as firm as you can be. Played it perfect. How do you like that shot? Under pressure.
It's like he was sitting in the middle of the table there, Dylan.
Yeah, that's all about the bridge though. It's all about the setup. You know, important lessons to learn, and this is why I watch a lot of pool.
Action, Van Boening leads 18-15, and breaking, big break.
Wow, he's absolutely crunched it, and look where the one ball sat. Definitely had more luck on the break, I think, because he really let that one go.
Yeah, I think the cue ball actually popped up and landed on the side of a ball. He still managed to stand in the middle.
Yeah, that was a big crunch in that one, and maybe just relieving himself in a little bit of tension there as well.
Man, he's going to power draw this back. Watch this.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Wow.
2-ball.
I thought he was gearing up.
The big windup.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody out and about tonight. Oh, we got Kevin West in the building, I see.
I know, I can see his hair glistening from here.
For sure.
Oh, no. He's frozen.
No
onto
way.
the line.
We
got action.
Expression.
We got action.
You can tell, visibly upset. I mean, even though it's an exhibition, it does not feel like an exhibition.
Yeah, these guys both want to win badly.
He wants to win. There is no doubt about that. You see him shaking his head. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it.
Hey Jake, how much for one of those banners for my homeroom? I want to play and watch myself on the wall as well.
It depends if you need it next day. There's a premium for that, I can tell you.
I'll take one.
They turned out so good.
They did, didn't they?
Well, I can tell you the Van Boening one's going to be going in my basement, so. I feel like this is out of the Maximus. What was that movie? Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
The Gladiator.
The Gladiator. Are you not entertained?
But that's exactly what Corey has just said to us on the side. He gave it the big.
That's great.
Aurelius Maximus Decimus or something.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Decimus Aurelius Maximus.
Aurelius Maximus.
Decimus. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
This is, I'm going to agree with that analogy and say that this is pretty gladiatorial right now.
Yes.
They're exchanging blows left and right.
Forcing of the will of the gods, the pool gods. So this worked out perfect. So everybody who's running late, well, the players' meeting's not started yet, so we're good.
Yeah,
I wonder if he's just going to try to float this in here. Oh, he just nudged it. He's going to try to put him down behind the 7. Didn't get there.
Yeah.
Didn't get there.
And there's an opportunity here. 100% there's an opportunity. But this is one that the SVB practices regularly. I think he's going to make contact with the 8. It'll be very difficult not to. But with the slide, I wonder if he could slide underneath the 8 and then bring the cue ball back across. Let's see. This is one that Josh was talking about earlier on the practice table, where he was just murdering these balls in.
Oh yeah.
Like they went, oh my god, and he was able. You see, he was able to slide underneath the 8 ball. What a great shot that is!
How good of a shot was that?
Jacked up slightly too. Remember?
Another way to tell whenever Shane's really focusing is if you see him flexing his eyebrows. I promise you, he's flexing his eyebrows for the rest of the set.
That's all we've got to go on now with the mask. That's pretty much it. Picking up on eyebrow cues.
Well, it's funny, when he flew into the airport the other night, I was supposed to go pick him up, but we were still doing a lot of work here Thursday, so I sent Robbie down, and eventually when Robbie picks him up, Shane says, hey, you passed me 3 times already. And so Robbie's telling me a story. He's like, I couldn't tell. He had the mask on. I'm like,
I couldn't tell.
For surely you know what Shane Van Boening looks like.
He never takes a Q-Tech shirt off, so you should know that. Yeah, I'm afraid I feel like that 4 ball we just saw, or is it the 5?
Yeah, the 4 that he just drained it.
I feel like that is the shot that's going to take him over the line, because he's just hit a different gear.
I told you, he can flex the eyebrows. He doesn't need a break. He needs to flex the eyebrows.
He's on the hill now, and I just don't see a way back for Wolford unless something breaks down tragically. But a fantastic match all the same. SVB could easily have kept him on single figures. And again, they just that 1 ball's just gotten away from him way too many times, and he hasn't had the layouts that Van Boening has had. And I think if the break was working for him, the match may be closer. He's done very well to grind it out without having the break as it was. Great bank that was, and he's left himself another one by the looks of it. I wonder if he can bank this and short it up before the 8 ball and leave himself on the on the 3 there. Yeah, he's called it. He's called the bank again, so he must be good on it. Just needs to play this nice and hard. Fantastic shot. Maybe just bank the 3 too, Josh. What do you think?
I mean, why not? We're already on a rampage.
Yeah, the 4 doesn't go by the 5, so this is now the key shot to the rack. If he can come underneath the 4, perfect. It's going to be a hell of a shot. Maybe he just wants to play the combo. Or maybe I'm wrong and it does go by the 5. I don't think it does. It must be very tight if it does.
Think there's any chance he's playing the combo?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, it's got to be the combo. You see the way he's queuing up. Now it's just about controlling the 4 after the fact, and he didn't get either.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He just left a very easy combo again.
Do you combo this, or do you take the carom? Which one's easier to control?
Carom's easier to control. I think that's what he's going for. Again, Shane's on the hill, so right now this is what you didn't want to leave him.
Right, yeah, a shot at anything, really.
If that's what I'm saying. If that was difficult, I probably would have put more effort into the 3 to the 4, trying to get below it rather than leaving that kind of very difficult combo.
It almost makes me wonder if he thought that it went, and then once he got there, he kind of changed his mind about, like, man, this is a little tighter than I felt like.
Yeah, either way you look at it, I said at the beginning, you know, if Wolford can get to 15, he should be very, very proud of himself.
You did.
Especially being as far down as he did, he was. He really needs to hold his head up high and just take the loss.
Where's this cue ball going?
Oh, maybe I've still got a curse in me as well. I was about to say take the loss, but now this is tough. We might be able to see a Shane special, just spin this off 3 rails. But I think I like the cut. I like the cut to the same pocket as a 10. That just means that he can play this pocket speed, take the cue ball round. Perfect. And that's all she wrote, people. Great performance by both players.
The final 10 ball.
Very much enjoyed that. Good clap, good round of applause from the people spectating here.
So I'm Jeremy Mason of The Sweat. I'm here with Shane Van Boening. Nice win, Shane. You got it done at the end there. You looked really great out of the gates. You look like you always look, And then got a little hairy in the middle there. What happened?
The weather. There's a lot of moisture here, so the table was going pretty fast and everything. So the weather is making a big difference here.
A couple little slides or something like that. That's awesome, man. So this was just an exhibition. You guys are messing around a little bit in the beginning. There was a couple funny things that happened. We played a combo on the 210 in the third rack. I guess we're supposed to be playing no combos or something like that, and then you guys just let it go, rolled with it.
Yeah, I think we misunderstood about the game. So after that, there's no.
Yeah, it was all business after that. Yeah, for sure. So, Shane, you're here for a tournament this weekend. Obviously, you've played in a ton of huge tournaments all over the globe, won a ton of huge events everywhere. How do you, this late in your career, as long as you've been doing this, how do you stay hungry and how do you find that drive to still want to get it done everywhere you go?
Well, you play one tournament after another, so, when the week's over, then you move on to the next week. So, yeah, that's what I do.
That's awesome, man. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Any closing thoughts on this match here? Or thoughts for the tournament coming up this week?
No, I just want to say thank you for everybody to be here this week and all the fans here and the sponsors here as well. Just looking forward for a good weekend. Awesome,
man. Well, good luck to you this weekend and nice shooting.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, congratulations on your win a couple weeks ago over that Maryland State. I believe it was the 9-ball. Awesome win, crazy field. So another awesome opportunity for you here to go against, probably the best player in the country. What were your thoughts coming into the match? How are you feeling?
I knew it was going to be tough for me, and knew I had to play really well, break the balls good. I lost my break at the beginning and started to get it back a little bit there at the end, making some balls. But I'm very blessed to have this opportunity, and I'm very thankful for the Billiard Sports Network.
Yeah, so it was awesome to watch. I believe you were down 10-2, down 12-4, and you found a little bit of a gear. Shane missed a couple balls in the middle, gave you some opportunities. You got it back to 15-11. It was 15-12. You're within 3 games a couple times. Down the end there, you got it to within 2, a chance to get to 1. And you made a mistake with a chance to draw a level there, and I'm sure you're killing yourself in your chair. But man, what an awesome match! After you've played the match now, how do you feel like you played compared to what your expectations were going in?
I played pretty good. Just wish I could have broke the balls a little bit better in the beginning. We might still be playing right now if I did. But it was a really good experience for me.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, so I'm sure everybody that saw this would agree that your composure was awesome. I mean, you're playing Shane Van Boening. Nobody knows how anybody's going to handle that kind of pressure, and all eyes on this match. And just congratulations. You didn't come away with a W, but you really composed yourself well, and we saw your game. We didn't see somebody in here struggling under the bright lights. So congratulations on that. And you have any further more thoughts you want to say about the match before we close this up?
I just want to say thanks to my sponsors, Hustlin', Peach Hour, and Wolfston Billiards. Thanks to everybody here and all the fans and the Billiard Sports Network. It really means a lot.
Awesome, man. So good luck this weekend with the tournament, and it was a real fun show. So that's it for the interviews, and I'll send it back